deal with that. I'm going to there's not 72 elders, there's just 70 elders. And therefore, if one of your tribes or more of your tribes are going to have less, some are going to have less representation, and some are going to have more representation. If you're looking for some sort of ideal model of equality, this is not it. I'm going to build into the system an internal conflict of interest among you, and you're going to have to overcome that as you go. So there's going to be the 70, and there's going to be, of those 70, there's going to be Eldad and Medad. Two guys, Eldad and Medad. They're going to be elders, but they start this off kind of weird. Everybody else followed Moshe out. Eldad and Medad stayed in the camp. They said, we ain't leaving the camp to go out to where you're at having this conversation. So what happens is when the Holy One actually visits and appoints these 70 and fills them with his Spirit, which is what it says he does, then in the camp, Eldad and Medad are going to have this experience they weren't even looking for. And they're going to start what Hebrew calls, or the English says, prophesying. Now, I know you probably got all sorts of ideas of what prophesying means, but in the Hebrew, it just means they began to bubble forth with wisdom from the Holy One. It was not natural in them. It's not something they had before. It is they connected in the Spirit to the Holy One, and what began to come out of their mouth and out of their behaviors were things that were supernatural and divine, supernatural of the Holy One. So this happened in the camp, and a lot of it came out in speech. We're going to see how Yehoshua, who's another part of our candidates, Yehoshua was going to say, stop them. Don't let them do that. And Yehoshua was going to have a mindset that they didn't earn it. They've been disobedient. They didn't even come out of the camp with you. And they shouldn't be doing stuff like that. It's up to you to do this stuff. You're the guy. And Moshe's going to tell him, you don't understand that. Are you speaking on behalf of me? You worried about me? I want everybody in the camp to do this, to have this connection, this divine point of interaction with the Creator of the universe. I want all of them to speak and to do the oracles, the wisdom of God. That's what I want. That's how this should work. And so we see the elder in training having learned this hard lesson that you don't get to decide who can carry the gifts of the Holy One, the ways of the Holy One, who can't. So question number one that I have for us is, who do you recognize and honor as elders?